I kidnapped my patient from the hospital and pretended to be her husband. I saw Jane for the first time when she was brought to the hospital and immediately became obsessed with her. Her face, it's beautiful. It turned out that Jane and her husband got into an accident. He fell into a coma and she needed brain surgery. I knew that she would lose her memory after such an injury. So I issued her a hospital discharge after the surgery. Now you're mine, baby. A few days later, Jane woke up at my house.
Who are you? Where is my husband?
Honey, it's me. I was sure she would fall in love with me over time. So I told her that we had been married for years. I showed her our wedding photos, which I prepared in advance.
But I don't remember anything.
You suffered a head injury and forgot everything. But don't worry, your husband is a doctor. I will cure you. Jane believed me and did everything I said. Take these pills and you get your memory back. In reality, I gave Jane some psychotropic drugs that only exaggerated her memory loss. She was trapped in my lies forever. But suddenly, I got a call from the hospital. Her husband woke up from a coma and that could ruin my plans. So I immediately went to see him.
Where is my wife? Is she all right?
Jane was mine and I didn't want to lose her. We tried to save her, but she died from multiple injuries. I gave him Jane's belongings as proof. And her husband was so heartbroken that he didn't even ask anything else. I returned home pleased with myself, but I couldn't predict what would happen a few days later. Jane said she remembered everything.
I wanted to divorce you before the accident.
I sighed. It was just a side effect of the pills. She had false memory. No, honey, it's impossible. We love each other, but Jane was clearly out of her mind from the pills.
I want a divorce. Let me go.
The situation was getting out of control, and I had to act fast. Okay, we'll discuss it. Now take your pills. I gave Jane a triple dose of psychoactive drugs. Once she calmed down, I took her to the airport. I'll take you where no one can find you. It seemed like the world around me went dark. All I needed was her and nothing else. No one will destroy our love. We arrived at the airport and hurried to the gate. Jane was walking very slowly, and that could arouse suspicion. Hurry up!
Please, leave me alone.
I'll hurt you if you don't move faster. Suddenly, I saw a familiar face in the crowd.
Get your hands off my wife!
The police rushed towards us with Jane's husband. Jane, I am your husband. Tell them!
No, you won't fool me anymore.
It turned out that Jane got her memory back, so she called her husband and told him everything. They trapped me at the airport. But what about the pills? You were taking them, I saw it.
These? I replaced them with vitamins.
Jane and her husband had enough evidence for the police to put me under arrest. After that, They sent me to a clinic and I never saw Jane again. Now, after a long and serious treatment, I realized that you can't force someone to love you. You can't win love by force.